It is a pleasure to be here. Some of you are asking, I wonder how much of this show will be about food. Quite a bit. If you're here for WikiLeaks jokes, you got the wrong guy.
You know what I like about KFC? In the little utensil packets, they have salt. You need that. Who has KFC and goes, this needs salt? Usually after the second bite, my hand starts to swell. By the third bite, I look like a ballpark Frank. I lost 100 pounds, and people say to me, wow, we can really see it in your face. How big was my head before I started this journey? Apparently, I was the Kool-Aid man. Nobody ever said anything to me. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid's here. That's John. His head's the size of a manhole cover. We don't talk about it though. Shh. And it's not like I'm getting back in shape. Oh, getting back in shape. No, I never was in shape.
Wow, you're a lively bunch. I should take you all to a buffet. We could rent buses. I'd go in first. I'd be like the leader. I'd walk in, I'd kick in the door. I'm starving! May I have your attention, please? I have me and 300 friends from Weight Watchers. We're going off the wagon tonight.
They have a show called The Cake Boss. This man is the boss of cake. You are the boss of cake? I did not know you could arbitrarily make yourself the boss of a food. I am now the boss of ham. My name's Boss Hogg. Pleased to meet you.
I haven't done musical theater since high school, but 2 years ago I was cast as one of the leads in the Broadway musical Hairspray. In Hairspray, I played a woman. That's right, John, would you like to be the lead in a musical on Broadway? Yeah! Okay, put this dress on. I play a woman 8 times a week. I'm gonna start getting my period. Bring this on. This is me. I have such a pretty face. I broke a lot of hearts on Match.com. My voice would go out. They'd put me on steroids. Yeah, I still can't hit a baseball. That really pisses me off. And steroids aren't good for your stomach. My doctor said, make sure you take these with food. Don't you worry. When it says don't take with food, I have half a sandwich. I'm like this on the machine. The trainer comes by and says, I see you sweating. That's great. You know, you're burning fat. Oh, good. I hope it's a control burn. Because if this baby goes up all at once, there's going to be a mushroom cloud over this gym.
The first day at Disney World, I wore jeans. Oh, I was a little chafed. Oh. You could have roasted a chicken in between my thighs. I was burning up inside there. I'll tell you, thank God for that Gold Bond medicated powder. Have you used it? I had that in a holster by the end of the week. I could draw that like Wyatt Earp.
I don't do well in lines. I was in Italy, and in June, which I loved. I'm in line in Naples for gelato. And the gelato in Naples is legendary, Italian ice cream. It's not good like, oh, I think I'll have another scoop. It's good like, well, I'll sell all my stuff, I'll move here and I'll eat gelato. It's that good. In the Sistine Chapel, the angels are pointing to the gelato shop in Naples. So, it is good.
I watch cake shows once in a while. I think if you're watching, and this is me talking, I think if you're watching cake more than 1 or 2 hours a week, you have to reevaluate your decisions in life. I do think there's more to do than watch cake. John, what you doing? I'm watching cake. You watching cake the last time we came over there. We're all gonna come over and talk to you. We've written you all letters, and then you can do whatever you want. I had a cake intervention.
I went off one no-carb diet. A Girl Scout came to the door. She had cookies. I said, oh, I think you're gonna win the trip to Washington this year. This'll be fine for now. Go back and get the rest of the troop. I went to one nutritionist. I walk into his office, he says, well, the good news is you can have all the salads you want. Whew. That is good news. I was nervous. I came in here thinking, please God, anything, don't take away my salad. How will I live without mixed greens? He wanted me to eat salad as the food. Salad's not food, salad comes with the food. You go out, you order a steak, what do? They bring you a salad. They don't even charge you for it, because it ain't worth anything, because it ain't food. Salad is a promissory note that food will soon arrive. I never learned to think of salad as food. If I see a salad, I go, something good is gonna happen soon. I'll wait right here.
And the nice hostess goes, you know what, it's gonna be about 2 hours, is that okay? For lunch at the Olive Garden. Absolutely. I'll be outside, you come and get me. Make sure you look for me.
So I love Vegas, and I still work there. I stay at the hotel, I take the elevator to work, but ultimately the decision was that I would leave Vegas, sell a house in Vegas, and I bought a house in Pennsylvania, near my family. Now, I got a great family, but I don't know if I should live near them. I like Pennsylvania. I live near the Amish. Yeah, in my act, I talk mostly about my own life. I don't mind making light of myself. I don't mind talking about my own journey. I don't like to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't like to be mean. The Amish, I say horrible shit about them. It never gets back to them. They don't know. They see me and they wave.
Martha Stewart makes me laugh. She gives you instructions to make stuff. Like, okay, break out your chestnut roasting pans. Honey! Where's the chestnut roasting pan?
August was a bad month. First of all, August was the month that they recalled all that meat. Did you see this? I hope you know about this, because this is important. I'm watching CNN, I hear they're recalling all the meat. No! I went to Burger King just to check. I've heard a silly rumor. Could I have a double Whopper, please? They said, we have no meat. Well, my arm went numb. I'm calling up neighbors. We have to pool our meat. Bring it over to my house. I have the walk-in freezer. I'll ration it out according to weight.
One time I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, and I didn't have a coupon. People talked about me in line. He doesn't have a coupon. Is he all right? You don't think he's dangerous, do you? One lady felt sorry for me. You don't have a coupon? Do you know how to get home? Is your name in your jacket? I go to Bed Bath & Beyond without a coupon, and the cashier gives me a coupon. And this is how it went. And she said, "You don't have a coupon?" I said, "No." She said, "Well, here's one. Thank you. Here." Doesn't make any sense. It's silly, isn't it? I went to a health and fitness place. Yes, and I had a stress test and blood work. And I go to this doctor there, wonderful lady. But my stress test and my blood work are good. And she's shocked. I mean, at least be a little happy. Don't look like horrified that I don't have anything bad. This is how she told me. I guess she bet the over, I don't know. Is this you? These are good. Your blood pressure's 112/70. We'll have that checked. It must be Celsius. Is there Celsius on there? No, there is not.
Every year I get a call, "John, we're going skiing." People want to see me ski. John's funny. He's funny to hang around with. Let's put skis on him. And he'll be funnier. They rented me skis. They bought me a ski suit. It was white. It didn't flatter me. I look like an avalanche from the top of the mountain. Why are they evacuating that village over there? Now, it was my first time skiing. So you'd think my first time, take me to the little slope, wee. Let's not take them to the little slope. They took me up to Mount Son of a Bitch. And they threw me off that mountain. I didn't ski anything. I fell down a mountain. I don't even know where the skis went. I had to pay for the skis because I never found them. I went to the ski rental place. They said, "Where are the skis?" Up there.
She looked at me very seriously and she said, "Did you know that you're allergic to wheat?" I said, "What does this whole wheat thing mean to me, pray tell?" She said, "Well, do you eat a lot of gluten?" I don't know what gluten is, but I would say yes. I'm fairly certain I'm mostly gluten. And she said, "Well, you should avoid anything with gluten in it." I said, "Okay, thank you," and started to leave the room, and I said, "What has gluten in it?" You know what has gluten in it? Everything! Have you tried gluten-free food? It needs gluten. I don't know what gluten is, but apparently it's delicious. And you need to put that back in there.
I guess campers that love it, they think, "Oh, it's like the settlers, the explorers, the pioneers." I don't think so. I think they did what they had to do. They built a foundation for us to live on, not in tents. If Lewis and Clark saw a Hilton, they wouldn't have camped. So I don't appreciate camping. Camping to me is when room service closes at 11. If it's 11:30, I go, I'm camping. And I huddle by the TV and wait for pizza to come.
A vegetarian said to me, but I'm a vegan. Oh, what is that? What is that? Well, we don't eat meat or dairy. What do you do? I'll tell you what you do. They lose their minds. Vegans go to the store and they buy 50-pound bags of almonds and they make it into stuff they wish they could eat. They don't have a stove, they have a Play-Doh fun factory. What you making there? It's a pork roast. No, it's not! It's almonds mushed together! Have a cheeseburger! You're losing your mind.
We went to the Grand Canyon whitewater rafting thing. We took mules down the canyon. My mule said, nay, nay. Everybody got way ahead of me and I'm screaming, hold on, mine's not breathing. Don't you die on me, you son of a bitch. Clear. Just see me on the front of PETA magazine. Now I'm carrying the mule like Shrek. That's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
The owner of the club says to me matter-of-factly, you know, there's a rib festival in town. About 1,000 rib boots at the fairground. Would you be interested in something like that? Get in the car! It is becoming harder and harder to fly now. First of all, the restrictions are draconian at this point. I had a bag that was a pound over. It was 51 pounds. I thought they were going to call the police. Take a pound out of the bag. Take a pound out of the bag. A pound? What do you want me to cut a pair of underwear in half? Here's a sock. Leave me alone.
Later that afternoon, I wound up at a nude beach. Let me tell you the nude beach story. I technically wasn't naked. I was covered in sunblock. It was that sunblock 50, and it doesn't rub in, so I look like a car that hadn't been buffed out. And you have to put sunblock everywhere. Everywhere. I found out there's a fine line between rubbing lotion on yourself and rubbing yourself with lotion. I think I crossed that line.
I'm tired of anybody that gets new boots and a compass thinking they're a hiker. Happens every year, doesn't it? Two people go out, new boots, compass, and they get lost. Then they have to send 100 people out to find them. Then 10 of those poor bastards get lost. They gotta send 1,000 poor bastards out to get them. Pretty soon, 10,000 people are looking for two assholes with new boots and a compass.
John, we're going bungee jumping. Nay, nay. John, are you afraid the bungee's gonna snap? No, I know the bungee's gonna snap. Oh, the bungee can't snap. It's a space-age polymer. Good, I'll take the whole bridge with me. Everybody will die. Everybody on the bridge at once. Nay, nay!
I would gobble all the victuals to fortify my middles. All the Hindus would be barfing at the cows that I was scarfing.
My crazy friend's health nut. She goes, I made my own trail mix. Trail mix It has trail in the name. It tastes like trail. I had this, I was sure I bit into a twig. I'll tell you what they do. They put M&Ms in there to fool you. So you're about to spit it out. You go, oh, twig. Oh, no, M&M. No, twig. No, M&M. Now that's a twig. M&M. I make my own trail mix now. It's a 1-pound bag of M&Ms.
Have you been to Jamaica? Yeah. In Jamaica, a Jamaican gentleman came up to me and said, hey man, you want some spleef? No, I can't smoke pot. If I smoke pot, I'll eat this island. I'm not talking about hitting a buffet or two. The island will be gone. I'll be something of folklore. I remember it came out of the jungle. The great beast. I knew by the stone look in his eyes that everything wasn't gonna be airy. He was a buffalo eater. No buffet, no cry. No buffet, no cry.
The Scottish dialect, I think I have a pretty good ear for dialects. It's very thick when they've been drinking, which is quite a bit. Where do you want to go now? You got it, pal.
So I walk in after walking 9 hours, and I'm starving, and they said, we have tea. Now, I like green tea. They said, we have sandwiches with the tea. Okay. They served me tea sandwiches. Somebody already ate most of mine. And this one just has cucumber in it. That's pickle. That comes on the side of the sandwich. Take this back and put a sandwich in it. Then they bring me a scone thingy. And it was good. Put jelly and butter on it. Bring 37 of these. You don't eat much around here, do you?
We drove up to Maine, which is nice, but it's also the setting of most of Stephen King's novels. And we go about 9 hours on the Maine Turnpike. And you can't go 9 hours. We're in Russia. And we're asking directions, and people are saying creepy Maine stuff like, going way up there, huh? Yeah, why? Why?
I had this skinny little bastard in front of me. Oh, he was pushing my buttons. He wasn't picking a thing. He had like a piece of lettuce on there. And he's going, oh, everything looks so good. Well, then why don't you pick something? Grab it and get out of my way. When you're at the buffet, don't be looking. Grab and move. That's what you do. You grab and move, grab and move, grab and move. Keep the line moving. You should see me at the buffet. I'm like a ninja. People don't even see me go up. I don't even know what I got till I get back to the table. Oh, look, they have ribs. I didn't know that. Oh.
These people can drink wine for 12 hours and drive a school bus. After the second hour, the subtle differences in the wine started to elude me. Red, white, Boone's Farm apple. They're like, which one do you like better, the Magos, the Letos? I don't remember getting in the car. I remember sitting on top of a piano, smoking. I don't smoke. Quand je suis dans tes bras, je vois la vie en rose.
People can't decide at Subway. That makes me sad. You ask them what bread they want. They don't know. They gotta think about it. You ask them what they want on their sandwich, and they don't know. You don't know what you want on your sandwich?
I know what I wanted on my sandwich since I was like 1. Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, extra pickle. When I was 13, I added green pepper. That's it. How do you live if you don't know what you want in your sandwich? How do you get married, have kids, buy a house if you don't know what you want in your sandwich? Get out of line. Watch me. Watch me.
They did have a good buffet at Disney World. At the Grand Floridian, oh! I walked in, I was like, when you wish upon a star, make no difference.
This herbalist told me, she said, for the first month, I want you to juice. To juice. I don't know what that means. Juice is not a verb. What do you want me to do? She wanted me just have juice. And she sold me a juicer. I thought it was a wood chipper. You can juice stuff I didn't know had juice in it. And I didn't do well on just juice. Third day, I juiced a ham. She called me up. How you doing? I'm juicing. Let me get this Krispy Kreme in here. We'll be good to go. In Hershey, Pennsylvania, they're running around on the rides. They found me in the gift shop. I thought I was in Willy Wonka's factory. Come with me and you'll see a world of sheer imagination. You eat a half a case of Reese's, you will see Oompa Loompas. Thanks. England's expensive. It makes Disney World look like a non-profit organization. I went over there with some other comics, and we went to dinner to a nice restaurant. The bill was $700. That check comes to the table. My friends become astronomers. I ordered a bacon and egg sandwich. Sounds okay, right? But the bacon in England, it's all wrong. Now, I know bacon. I think you know I know bacon. It was about this thick and it wasn't cooked properly. When I look at something and go, you know what? That's not healthy. You can take that to the bank. So I wouldn't eat the bacon and egg sandwich. We went on a wine tasting. And I went with a French crew, and I went with an attitude. You know, I drink tequila. And, yeah? You're a good laugher, crazy lady. She's had some laughs that were good, but some of them were like, I'm gonna kill you. Well, listen to this then, you're gonna shit.
It is hot up here. I'm sweating like Elvis. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in the sky. More blue if I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand. Tell me why, oh why can't my dreams come true?
And if people buy bad stuff in the supermarket, I tell them. I saw one guy buying cheap toilet paper. I said, what are you doing? That's 4 rolls for 89 cents. That can't be good. Don't you like yourself? I understand the need to find a bargain. But toilet paper, you buy good toilet paper. I've been really broke. I always got good toilet paper. It's a line you don't cross. It tells you everything will be all right. The bills are late, but I got good toilet paper. We have so many blessings we don't count. We have such great toilet paper. Did you ever think of that? That's Charmin Ultra. Oh, you can make a suit out of that. Is that Versace? Charmin. No dry cleaning, I just flush it. Now, Cozumel is beautiful, but it's difficult to get to. I had to fly from Vegas to Cancun, Cancun to Cozumel. You can go 2 ways. You can go across water on a ferry. Now, that's different, a ferry. I looked at the ferry, though, and it's a nay-nay ferry. It's one of those ferries that tips over once a month. Everybody dies. These ferries tip over all over the world. You know what it is? They fit 50 people. They put 400 on it. It tips over, and they're shocked. What happened? There's going to be an investigation. You put 400 people on it for. Don't you have a clicker? $49.50. Wait for the next ferry, please. The first time I played Tempe, Arizona, it was August. And I wasn't used to the heat. It was one of those days when it was 112. You open the door to the hotel and you feel... And I go out and they're picking me up for the show. And it's like walking underwater. And the valet has a mist system because people die before their car comes. Here's your car. Oh.
And you go trick-or-treat nowadays, they give you these little candy bars, like all shrunk. What is this shit? Let's go in the kitchen, see if we can't find something better. Last year, I got a ham. I got a frozen turkey, some lovely canned goods. Keep unloading it, Grandma. I'll tell you when to stop.
My father was a bartender at the Irish American. Honesty is part of their culture. And they said, you're a good boy, but you're a fat little kid. I don't want to frighten you, but if you're too fat, the angels won't be able to carry you to heaven. Actually, my dad's friends from Ireland gave me the best diet advice they ever had. I'm gonna give you a diet. It's gonna work for you your whole life. Write it down. It's a good diet. Stop your eating. If you see it and it looks all sweet and tasty, well then keep walking. Because you're a fat little boy. That would make a good Nutrisystem commercial. I'm Tommy Sullivan for Nutrisystem. Send in $49.95. We'll send you a big box of nothing.